Arsenal Chelsea. According to by the Arsenal Chelsea.
Agenda ku final.
For me,
Arsenal Chelsea.
Arsenal will get to the final.
No, I think Arsenal is going to the final. And Pep is going to the final.
Arsenal.
3-2 result. 3-2 result.
Because of the squad and the game we play next.
And the game
so we're playing Sunderland.
But we all know the paper. I know priorities.
Premier League wants to win the most.
Of course, okusinza ku bujulizi obwalaga nti timu ye mu Premier League tekola kiti performing. Not
goal za chagala batachagala.
Echa Premier League wekijja tayandi kiganya musushu. But
obujulizi answer je yo.
Obujulizi ebintu abusinze
ebintu ebimu ebintu ebimu bakukubuuza kiddemu bulungi. Sagala kole moto pala pala.
Everybody welcome, everybody to the fun bench.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fun bench by the fans, for the fans, by the fans,
for the fans
in Uganda and rest of Africa. Yes, we are coming for you all. Represented by Arsenal fans, Man U fans, Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, and Manchester City fans. The big five. Spurs mchaino kole nyo, but God bless you. Nabalala. Nadala Aston Villa mwe mulina mu myaka miranga 5 ngamwangu the Premier League timu gena kusobola timu sobola ngako era temuliso. But yeah, we are going to gwe bikopo toina byolinamu
otwogera ku bikopo zina
no in this season you're not in any properly Kaina chalina
Or serious
very bad ekikopo chalina kikino kyakutte no
go ina Champions League
njiriko
oina Champions League
njiriko
newoji wangu la season eno ako waiki nkubuli ebigambo bino our defensive midfielder kusinga Champions League
that is okay ati kale neno muji wangu yes nsobola niye gwe tosana gamba nti osobola
ne Premier League ngena mu
World Cup
you know Man U fan
omanyi mwera bide no wanike ekikopo
let's go to the Carabao Cup. Tuesday we have Arsenal versus Chelsea 3-1 3-2 first leg. Man City Wednesday 2-0
to Newcastle.
Where do you see this game going? Arsenal Chelsea.
I think Chelsea yakozesa amanyi mangi okubatanninga result ya West Ham angava to down kujo wangu logo mpira tuminzikiriza amanyi yakozesa mangi
Arsenal yakozesa matono
Arsenal kuba leads everyone
expected. You didn't even
who's a producer who was a Julie Sally was just
expected Arsenal to beat Leeds.
I expected to beat, but through hardship nemu ayangu yokuba
nze nali lidzuluwa muisango etango jokaliza
wate wakana musobola nnyo Leeds has been one of the best teams
but abadde agenda akola ki abadde agenda olaba nti amanyi gagenda gamugwako ngamanyi gabadde epicent agenda akola ki agenda
Leeds adateka manyi
so where do you see this game going?
So kati nze ndowooza simanyi just because you rate. Okay, we rate Rosenior he can do some good tactician to overturn that result. Neze ndowooza sirero.
Tugenda bakizibu
sincha. Aizo butazikyusa lero sijja kulimba.
Julie, what do you think?
Me ndowooza
Arsenal already aggregate favors Arsenal ate muliko Emirates.
But it's a one goal aggregate.
But it's what if we mama akatandika mu ndachika nya rais na ateba. Rene mwina chi nya bali balina bidi.
Haram corner.
But at this stage of a tournament, Chelsea can be disastrous to the opponent. Asobola okuvayo nakola ebyenjawulo which tebigenda kuba byangu. Still Arsenal stands a chance kubanga those early minutes I see Arsenal score an early goal if we higher aggregate over Chelsea
a corner own goal
Chelsea enzo butasobola kweteba
abadiashiri.
So basically what you're saying Arsenal is going to the final.
I will be surprised if Arsenal doesn't
make it
to the final.
I will banter it more.
What do you say?
I think Arsenal that game is not easy. Sinyangu nga waika baganda tu goal eryeje
Goal difference ntono nnyo.
Goal eri.
Aggregate.
Nsenga kubadde 3-1 nga twakubye goal yakubye. Nalibadde nti Arsenal ku final. Neto kirete nga Arsenal genda ku final no. Kugenda kuba muzibu na Arsenal genda.
Don't rule out the what ifs. What if Rice scores in the first 4 minutes?
No, ulia gundi yange. Ngambye opia tugenda kuba mwangu. Ne Arsenal genda ku final. Yes.
Sijja ba surprise nje singa Ateta asoma team.
Era Arsenal wetagenda ku final. Nina chengu.
I want against Somali's a team. Because they were in a hardship weekend.
I disagree with that analysis of that we did not have a difficult game. Leeds was not an easy game.
But we all watched that game.
The second half was the one that was easy.
Yes,
but the first half was very difficult for us. It was a very physical game. No, they thought they would beat us physically. But
also,
our tactically Leeds were failing. What is all about?
Arsenal yemanyize ekyokutuuzaako ku Bukayo Saka.
Ate teyina n'abasambi bali physical.
So, what
Bukayo Saka bamutonda agende.
For me, what we mutundo wamwe Bukayo wamwe.
Bukayo Saka
bamutonda. Mwemanyize otuuzaamu ku Saka.
Saka atudde ne kayinjaleke katumulinze Sunderland.
Akapira kagwamu akasaka.
For me, I want to say about the game.
He's too selfish in your final third.
No, he's just a slow player. He's more fast in the head, slow in the body.
Yeah, true.
It's true. But he's a very intelligent player. Rarely makes a wrong decision. The problem is you have a striker that is very fast.
Nowadays
you need players who make up their mind.
Nowadays he's so predictable. Saka what he meant agenda funa akuteka ikala.
No, Saka
akanga is so predictable nowadays.
Saka like Rodri, me I would say injury chamtawa nyamu.
By the way,
that was the first time that player has been out for 3 months. Rodri, it was the first time he has been out for 6 or 8 months.
Season.
So bacha ino kudengulu mbiri bacha gwegendereza oba gucha struggling. Players who take long to get injuries, when they get one, it can actually change. No, you cannot say the franchise. So, for me, I think it's more than that. I think mentally he was traumatized. Let me talk about the game, guys.
Striker, chukuli, akoli winger, so creating.
The problem is Saka.
Alisino winger again, striker again na duka atina kola.
Ngono nakola decision. Ne Odegaard chachimu. What has changed is this, eh?
Saka yefudde Jeremy.
Emyaka teta jabadde ku Arsenal. Jibadde ne striker nga false 9. Meaning your wingers were the goal scorer.
Yes.
So wala Saka inanga goal 12-15.
Next season aina satan. I think I striker wa mwira aina. Kati uzi wa season wa.
Meaning why can't he assist the striker?
Let me make my point, eh? Arteta has spent 5 years with the Saka or 6. But in the last 4 he has been playing with a false 9. We've not had that overlapping number 9 over a stretching a back line nti wakuterawo mipiira tubadde n'omuntu ng'ajjako mu midfield n'agukima Havertz, Jesus, same thing. Meaning your wingers were benefiting the most. Have you realized since we got a number 9 that expects the ball in the box, Saka is struggling for goals, so is Martinelli. Even Trossard Rachi, because bamaze banga dene nyonga bazana style ya football chi
so they are trying to
switch. It's taken longer because all those players have gotten injuries in the same season. Martinelli ya fuluma muko nindako Martinelli ya fuluma muko, Saka ya fuluma muko for like a month or and a half. What that does is that murawo kuzimba chemistry wa mwenebechi neba teammate aba player. Now you're starting to see Victor Tansofuna muko form. Because now people are starting to understand that this guy is always available. Just put the ball early. No, Inter Milan Leeds
but we can break down Inter Milan's goal. A moment. We can break down Inter Milan's goal. Temwali mu strategy erikiriza Gyökeres okimanyi ekyo?
Eyikiriza.
Like erikiriza like to feed Gyökeres.
Temwali mu.
Olaba mu nsamba eyo temwali mu strategy erikiriza Gyökeres.
How do you say that?
Like akuba omupiira maaso ina simujjukira. Saka aguvuga gugwawo. Gyökeres alonda mulonda ateeba. Mpozi only ku Leeds osobola okugamba nti somewhere.
Do you remember the goal where Havertz receives? Oh, there's another Champions League game.
There's another Champions League. Kairat. But everyone expected Arsenal to beat. Now we wanted to subir.
No.
Kairat.
Okukuba Kairat is not the issue. But how you're playing to benefit the striker.
Yes. I can say yes. Gyökeres is actually alemerwa ne sitters nyingi.
The
aim was to feed him mogo mupira.
Meaning they went there to practice something they have not been able to do for a long time.
But no Premier League team will give you that room.
We don't know yet. The games are coming.
According to what we've seen.
No. What you're going to happen is this.
21.
No, my point is this.
My
point is this. Bwengendo okuzanya Liverpool twamaze. Bwengendo okuzanya Man City ewaka. Man City tajja kutula nga bwe yatula ku Emirates. A game will be surprising. Nenze nali wano nawe, nalina Gerard weekend. Friday twalina Gerard anu.
Was.
Had a guest. Nemugamba, I came out myself and said a game against Leeds needs Madueke. Nesa Karabada against Tanika. But we realized Madueke changed the game. Rachi. Because of the tactics that team plays. Kati Victor Yomulaba. Victor Solotewa any team in the world. The point is you have to feed.
But which nature? I saw not a penalty.
No. Siagera ku penalty. Yogera ku tactics ziri bali tuogera. What makes the player good? If you play to the player's strength. Yeah. If you play to the player's strength, you can get the best out of that player. That player is quick and a good finisher.
I will agree.
What does that mean? Kitegeeza Havertz oba ani gumwadde mu 10 oba Eze oba ani mu wingi. Walabi Trossard yakikoze ne mu Leeds. Egolo ne mulema. Ndoza joyogerako. Trossard bamwadde omupiira yazizaako bweza kachika cover. Ne kagwa ali ku kigere nga guy he's always on the run.
Ranze nungi nnyo.
Ekyo sina kiga.
Yache ngamba.
Tewali yakiganye
bayina kongera mukola ki? Mufidinga mula bwangu. Baye wa bwangu speed wabikubo.
So
osegera mute ola Bruno ola kaninga Bruno Fernandes oyo Bruno Fernandes nako ku Victor sokuba golo amupima kuba yatera umawo
kati obuzibu ebuli nti ocho anachikola pakadi ekyo kyokumuwa emipiira 10
tebana jimu wako
kyovola bantu tekigenda kola kigenda kujja kwate wali timu egenda kola ija kikiriza not every time togenda wene position ya
uliriza
we have to try other goal option kyovola celebrating our goal. What is going
to happen is this
culture
depending on the game structure depending on the game structure ojasanga omupiira nga Victor yalasobola okubira goal mu game ya Liverpool but you were not a risk taker in that game era byebimbe tubale tuvumira manager waffe ndozo wadde atokola risk netugenda ku goal ostegeera netugenda ku game like even the Man City game, the first leg, we were not taking risks. Okay, Victor Ali injured at the time, but we were not taking risks. Now, we go to the Leeds game. How many chances did Victor get? About 5. On a Jagamba, that's a weaker opponent. But the point is, are you feeding the striker? The point is this. Try to feed your striker. Martinelli, Yakubi cross Jetalabanko with his left leg. Wasn't the striker in place? What happened? He scored. So the striker is always ready. He's looking for a player who is thinking as fast as he thinks. Victor is the kind of striker who can score 20 goals. But you must understand his game. The problem is that you cannot change the entire team for one player. Yet Pep Guardiola changed the entire team for Haaland. That's why Haaland scored 30 goals in the first season.
So that's why Pep is extraordinary.
Yes, he's a tactical genius.
Pep is extraordinary.
Let's go to Pep and Newcastle. Newcastle had a chance of kuja mpira.
Newcastle to me,
I give Newcastle a chance.
Tetuganye Pep struggling and not on Newcastle.
I think mentally Newcastle, Man City are drained from the
Newcastle
Spurs game.
Sure, but once
Bagenda kwete hard.
when the was and
Goal Billy.
Yamusanga kugundi ko.
St James.
St James ampa biliziro.
Akapita
akapita ngire jenkamanyim. Akapita akalaba bulala. Obitegedde.
Tunyonyole.
Asobola ogenda kwetta. Ira nakulira enjawulo.
Nakuba biri ngoli atu.
Nobisoboka okulira enjawulo.
Ante lero binzo
The
butasoboka.
reality is
Understand what I do why.
Bisoboka bannange.
Ekisoka producer. Julie.
Lero binzo
Man City
butasoboka.
is playing Newcastle and then playing Liverpool on Sunday. Liverpool, Man City is a very big game for Man City.
Yes.
Even for Liverpool, of course, because Champions League places. Newcastle, ali mu kyamwendo bakyamnana, I don't know. Hope awo okurelegating ibwa kutono. Hope ogenda mu Champions League places oba European places nga Conference League, wekyaliwo. You understand? But chance for winning a trophy. After watching the Spurs game, Newcastle must believe they have a chance.
Sure. But let me ask you something.
Simba wakati ono kyayogedde. Mbadde actually no Man City ina game Saturday atenga game.
Ate azanyasi na mazoza nya.
So what?
Anti ulira.
No, so
Aina
what?
kolaki? Aina kwagala kolaki?
Waliwo ennaku.
Atuze mu kubasambi.
Keeping it fresh.
He's having Liverpool. He's not going to play us. No, he's not going to play.
Liverpool is not an easy game.
Fena tulabye ko Pep Guardiola. Ngagobe mpira munana.
Abasambi bya
it doesn't change the identity of Pep Guardiola. Look at you. What makes you think? No. What makes you think that Guardiola will not bring his A game against Newcastle what days ahead in aggregate?
Let's give him
abasajja wano balooza nti no season ezibadde bbiri obesatu emabega.
It's not the same Man City.
Yes. Nabagamba nimagamba Man City mugamba asobola okugoba empira 14 in a row. Tikikyasoboka.
N'etaano kizibu.
It's a team that changed, not the manager. So the manager can use his brilliance to still win the game against Newcastle.
No, for me I think what Ozil is trying to say, Julie, Pep squad intonoko.
Yes,
Negundi Newcastle yazanya mpira munene, there's no denying it, but they played a day before Pep.
Okay, kali mukuresti tu.
Karesti guys oyambaka. For me, where I agree with him, I'm not saying jamu, but me I give Newcastle a chance.
Yes,
maybe to score a goal.
I don't know, but even to bypass,
okutebamu maybe the china buzibu. But overturning results goal satu chinzo okutebamu.
Okutebamu Newcastle esobola. But do not expect Guardiola to host Newcastle.
Billy ogena
mu penalty.
Don't let Guardiola season is
don't let Man City deceive you.
Guardiola sigala Guardiola.
That's what I told you. Manager, that's who says
Guardiola. But you know it takes two to win. It takes a squad and a manager to win.
Yes.
So for mani wadete wangu. Wadete ina manager. No game azima. What do you manager? But send over those fulumia.
Nego ina obadene manager myaka
team charge zima. Hey no, that's the truth.
Obadene manager myaka mukaga to wangu.
Nga squad je
ndio bale sina manager nakuba euro nkubye final no Europa.
Tugene maso.
Ogwa Liverpool na busadaka.
Kumanyi muwangula you need it more than us.
Liverpool nakola kinanko ate nga nkoze kinga nvudde mukati
ate mbanvude ku bibiri
bale mbanvude ku bibiri kavwe Newcastle walimba tsebatsa otegera walimba tsebatsa yokutwala yoka silverware ya season yenu
bwagena kufana nga Arsenal yali tagena funa but let's go forward.
When did you last score a winning game? A winning goal on a final?
You wasemba dote okusamba final wewe
Nesimanyi nnyo every final jenga.
Omanyi kati otomanyi Man Star kusinga wao
final. Mchanga na mu final na ateta badde mpangula.
Europa ni go bawuje.
nalisasuka ku final.
Yali unaye. But then
Unaye kuba
For me,
kwa
what I've told you,
Ateta yajadinga oludde kati.
Ateta has made 6 years in December. He has made 6 years in December.
Ateta nga
Bulira.
Ateta. Omaye Ateta mugole.
Twasamba conference, bagita conference league. Bagita the community what? Community shield. But as long as it is at Wembley, we are winning.
Of course,
where is the Carabao Cup at the final?
Wembley.
Arsenal has won. If Arsenal wins tomorrow,
Ale kana ekwesudia nnyo.
Ngomulira.
Anko byagaba bito.
Ateta doesn't lose a final. So just make sure Arsenal doesn't get to a final.
I think alijagala kukanye Man City.
Etegera sure.
Yongena muko.
I really want
Mbele sure tulo ku final.
As long as we get to the final,
Sure.
we have won the trophy.
Do you know one thing? Kanze
If I get to Champions League final, it's over.
ekintu kimu.
with
Okay,
Arteta.
according to what I'm seeing,
With
according to what
Arteta.
I'm seeing.
Ateta over one game
How
is
many-
one of the best tacticians. you'll
How
ever meet.
many
Over one
how
game,
many
not
how many finals?
Ateta over one game good ya musinga.
How many finals?
Uncle gundi Maresca musinga over one game.
No. Maresca has had how many chances to beat Ateta?
No, over one game si final not
Tera bakazanye mirundi
yakuba PSG nga ensi lero.
You have a very sample space. Ateta has not lost to Liverpool and Man City until, of course, last season. Yeah, but it takes one game for you to know if a manager is good or not. He has first. Let me tell you. Culture.
That day is
The final is on 21st March.
Wembley, neutral ground.
Yes. What did coach culture? What is going to happen? Over what has happened over the years. Do you know who holds the longest record without Pep beating him?
Of course.
Who?
Arsenal.
Not Arsenal. Arteta. Of course,
Okay.
I'm talking managers. Arteta yasinga record.
Eyobuta kuwa Pep.
Eyobuta kuwa Pep. The longest time.
Chemugumiddeko omusajja nga abakweka. Ekikopo chemugumiddeko.
When at Man United last beaten Arsenal ku Emirates, things change, uncle. Things change.
When as what?
United nani nasemba dyo ku
8 years ago.
naye bali basemba dyo kujja golo 3.
3 years ago.
There's always a first time.
Yes, that is also true.
But anyway,
But also the record. Do you know why it has taken you 8 years?
Tell me.
Let me answer you. The reason it has taken you 8 years is because nali nfuuse naddala myaka mukaaga egiyise egya Ateta. Nali nfuuse bogi team yo. Nga ne woza oli mu form ki bw'ojja ku Emirates mbadde nkukola ki nkuba bw'osamba nnyo full draw. So history is not there to be rubbed away for. Yes, it can happen. Yes, it can happen, of course.
At the Emirates.
Kati ze kankubule Madrid takubanga kwa Arsenal.
Okusanga mirundi emeka.
Nandi je musanze joka mini je musanze.
Okusanga emeka.
Otegera machekecheza kugamba.
But
one day
Madrid
ajakubachi Arsenal. Newe mbange ndokoge okusamba Madrid. Last year nalingamba ki. Oyo tangubanga ko buchanga bawo. So I cannot, you cannot deny me the right to say it now.
Football will decide. Mpozi ogambe onaku lwadi.
But kangamba mazima.
Final.
Okay. Final ya Carabao yadi.
Papers
around 21st March.
I know genda ku final.
Pepe yagenze katubaze.
Tubaze Pepe against ku final. Nyango is very sure. Ekyo kyo nsimbako ezange.
Arsenal Chelsea. According to by the Arsenal Chelsea.
Agenda ku final.
For me,
Arsenal Chelsea.
Arsenal will get to the final.
No, I think Arsenal is going to the final. And Pep is going to the final.